Mr. Parker, please state your name and DOC number for the record.
Harry Parker, 717-657.
Okay, would Miss Stacy Reisner, would you state your name and appearance for the record, please, ma'am?
Yes, of course. It's a hard one. Anastasia Reisinger. I'm an attorney with the Orleans Public Defenders. I represent Mr. Parker.
Okay, thank you. You can interrupt at any time to help him out during the hearing, okay?
Thank you.
I'll let you present at the end. And we'll also have speaking Mr. Brian Lars of the Public Defender's Office. So we'll get to him at the proper time. Okay, did they give you, do you have your questionnaire with you, Mr. Parker?
I guess this is it.
That's it. That would, you have an attorney representing you, so we don't need to worry about that. That was just seeing if you were eligible for appointed counsel. So we're going to proceed with the hearing, and we're going to turn it over to Mr. Tillis.
Good morning, Mr. Parker. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
Good. I'm going to read some violations, and you can plead guilty, not guilty, or with a statement. Violation number 2, in that you fail to report to your parole office upon your release of Orleans Justice Center on or about 9/22/25 as ordered to do so. You have failed to contact your parole officer to provide your whereabouts. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or with a statement?
You saying like I didn't comply with seeing her?
Yes.
Well, no, I didn't see her, so I guess that would be a guilty plea.
Okay. Violation number, in that your address of record, 1201 Bienville Street, apartment 318, New Orleans, Louisiana, not be verified by the New Orleans District after your most recent release from custody on September of 2025. Additionally, you failed to contact any agent to provide your whereabouts. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or with a statement?
Guilty.
Violation number 4. Violation number 4. In that you allege engage in criminal activities as evident by your arrest by the NOPD on or about 2/9/26, wherein you were charged with simple crime, damage to property less than $500. Your trial is set for 4/29/26. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or?
Your Honor, I do have some updated information on that at the proper time. Mr. Parker intends to plead not guilty with statement.
Not
Okay,
guilty.
they found no probable cause at the hearing.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your statement.
Yeah, if I may. So on that trial date, we did call ready for trial, and the district attorney dismissed the charges at that point. So that case is now closed, and he is not being held on that case anymore.
Okay, thank you so much.
What is the behavior?
Violation number 8. In that you absconded supervision by failing to report to your parole office and were therefore not available for drug screening or examination treatments of any kind. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty?
Guilty.
Guilty. Okay. Number 10, you're $3,591 in the arrear. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. At this time, we'd like to hear from Mr. Bryan.
Yes, good morning, board members. Again, my name is Brian Lars. I'm a social worker at Orleans Public Defender's Office. Mr. Parker is my client, and I have completed a detailed assessment on Mr. Parker, and my findings show that Mr. Parker have a history of substance use and also homelessness. So the renter plan, hopefully you guys have a copy of it. I detailed a plan to support those particular needs. And I think that this plan would support Mr. Parker's ongoing recovery and progression. First, I can refer Mr. Parker to the Grove Recovery Center. That's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and there he'll complete a 28-day program, and also have the option to into the Grove's intensive outpatient housing program, which will address his homelessness, and also if he chooses not to do that, I will refer Mr. Parker to 12-step meetings to continue to address his recovery, where he can work a 12-step program, make 90 meetings in 90 days, get an experienced sponsor, and work the 12 steps. Along with that, Mr. Parker will be referred to First 72, where he'll be mentored and participate in group peer support groups, and where he'll learn life effective coping skills. And also, our office will coordinate with probation and parole to maximize his support. He'll have daily access to the Orleans Public Defender's Office. I'm dedicated to all my clients, and I'll be here to help him navigate through any life challenges that he may have.
Where will he be living?
Well, like I mentioned previously, referring Mr. Parker to the Grove Recovery Center in Baton Rouge, he will complete that 28-day program. My hopes is that he would transition to the intensive outpatient facility there, and he can have up to maybe 6 months to a year to kind of work that out.
So,
because he's homeless.
Right. Let me ask you this question, and that's one of our main concerns is the homelessness. I think that led to most of these violations. So the Grove will automatically let him transition to this, or does he have to be approved?
No, he don't have to be approved. Only thing that he has to do is complete the 28-day program, and he can transition to the intensive outpatient housing.
Because Mr. Parker, are you listening? Are you willing to go to the Grove?
Sir, like I've said, I've spoken with Brian. I'm fully rehabilitated. I have no, I don't plan on doing any drugs like that. I do need help with housing, but at this point, I'm willing to do anything it would take, to move forward and upon my release, so like I said, if it's in my best interest, if there's no other way out, not just saying, I just want to be free and go run the streets. I'm willing to, receive help and treatment. And like he's referring to, I am, in between homes, so, well, whatever is beneficial and, whatever can help me proceed in my life.
Attorney may want to say something.
Yeah, I am. Ms. Reisner, do you have anything to add before we vote?
All I will add is, as I mentioned earlier with the charge that was dismissed, I did attach a copy of the minutes to the packet that I sent. It will be on the last page, just documenting that dismissal. But I think Mr. Lars really covered everything. I think as Mr. Lars discussed, those two challenges of substance use and homelessness are both going to be well met by this referral to the Grove Recovery Center. I think it could be a very good fit for Mr. Parker. And I think that with this guidance, as well as Mr. Lars's continued guidance, helping aid Mr. Parker back into reentry, I do think that I think he could be a lot more successful on this reentry. So I would just ask, like I said, I think the release plan says it all in Mr. Lars's advocacy. So I would just ask that the board release him to the Grove Recovery Center.
All right.
I got a question for Mr. Lawrence.
Okay.
Mr. Lawrence, if he doesn't comply with what you're asking him to do you report to probation and parole when he gives you the slip, or you just wait for him to try to come back? How does that work with y'all?
Well, once Mr. Parker is enrolled or transitioned to the Grove Recovery Center, he'll complete that 28-day program, and once he transitioned to the intensive outpatient facility there, his parole and probation parole will be transferred to the Baton Rouge office, because he'll be there for an extended period of time.
Where come in when you say that you're going to mentor him and talk to him and make sure he does the right thing? Where does that fall? After?
Yeah, well, after he completes I can always contact my clients at the Grove. That's why I love that facility, and I refer a lot of my clients to that facility. But in the event, after completing 6 months to a year in the intensive outpatient program, and Mr. Parker decides maybe to transition back to New Orleans, I'm always here. Once a client, always a client. But most of my clients who go to the Grove, they usually get on their feet. Once they go to that intensive outpatient treatment, they usually get on their feet, get employed, gainfully employed, and secure safe housing, usually in Baton Rouge somewhere.
Gotcha. All right. Okay, panel ready to vote?
I am, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go on and vote first on this one. My vote is to do not revoke, and to order you to go straight to the Grove Recovery System from prison. I don't want you going home first. You go straight to that facility for both the 28-day and the long term. Okay, so at a minimum, you should be there 7 months, it sounds like. So you need to stay there, and you need to do what they say, because I'm telling you, if you come back and you don't complete this program, these people work very hard to set this up. We're gonna hold you accountable, okay?
Okay.
So that's my vote today.
Mr. Parker, are you willing to do that?
It seemed like I really don't have a choice.
No, you have a choice.
Just the thing, I'm from New Orleans. I really don't know the area of Baton Rouge, and that's like my only thought. Like, just being away from my own place that I know, like place that I'm familiar with. So I like if there's a place like closer than that, and as far as the long term go, like I said, I'm fully rehabilitated. I'm really like I need help with housing maybe, but as far as like the substance abuse and all the classes and stuff, like I don't really think it fits me. I don't really think it fits my situation. It's like I said, it's something to move forward with. And something to keep an open mind with, but as far as Baton Rouge and like I don't really like the Grove Recovery. It really doesn't sit well with me. I really don't know this. I'm not familiar with the place of the people, and it's like an uncomfortable feeling that I'm having with the situation. It's like it's kind of like an unfair energy that I'm really not comfortable with, and also
All right, so we'll vote. So we're gonna go back to voting. I'm gonna rescind my vote since the subject is not very amenable to the Grove Recovery, and my vote today is gonna be that he violated condition number 2 and 3 and 9 and 10, and I vote to revoke his probation. Parole.
My vote also is to revoke for conditions number 2, 3, 4, 9, and 10.
And Mr. Byron.
I concur, same reason.
All right, today your parole has been revoked. Good luck to you, sir.